Crock pots and microwaves. Two different ways to cook something, cook a meal. The microwave is instantaneous. The crock pot, 6 to 8 hours on low. And which of the two is a better example of how we work out relationships with our loved ones as well as our spiritual life? Well, it's not the microwave. Relationships don't bake instantly. It's not a 30-second or less thing, be that relationship with our loved ones or with God. It's much more about the crock pot, much more about a seasoning that takes place over time, much more of the law of the farm that takes time to be able to yield a crop. See, and that's one of the challenges, right? Is that we want things instantaneously. We want a relationship but like that just works. We want all the wrongs in our partner like that to be changed. It isn't how it's going to work. One of the things I think we all need to be clear about with our relationships is that other people will disappoint us. And we will disappoint ourselves. Disappointment just is part of relationship. Doesn't make it bad and wrong. It just is and is in relationship. And how is it that we create space for there to be that disappointment, knowing that it actually is a healthy thing? Because no one can be all things to all of us. No, there is no perfect partner out there who actually matches us perfectly, who always gives in to every single one of our needs. Thank goodness. Because it certainly wouldn't be healthy if that was true. And as we reach those inevitable disappointments, I think we need to be really careful about not overanalyzing them, just regarding them as part of life. An example I heard somebody use once is imagine you were planting corn and you wanted to see how the corn was doing. So the corn got knee high and you decided, well, now it's time to start checking it. I think every day I'm going to pull it up and check and see how those roots are doing. The corn wouldn't be long for this world. It's the same with relationships. Just trust that there's stuff going on underneath the soil, and if we're just patient and we don't get overly disappointed with our partner, especially if we don't express that disappointment, because you never want a partner to feel like that's all they do is disappoint their loved ones, then something can really start to grow over time. But it will grow over time, much, much more a crock pot than a microwave.